Bree Colbert converts again.
Pull outside to Corbell. Pull up 20-footer. Good! Bounce past the Duffy left hand.
Good evening and welcome to CTV Sports, your absolute favorite part of Mondays. I'm Olivia Landis.
And I'm Karlee Schwartzkopf. Just in case you had a bad day, let this video of Cam the mascot dancing put a smile back on your face.
And just in case you wanted to be scarred for life, take a look at Karlee attempting to dance. And on that note, it's safe to say Cam is up by 1 point in the dance-off. Sorry to say, Karlee, you look a little disappointed in that picture,
yeah.
but next time, buddy.
Summer bummer.
This past Saturday, the Colorado State Rams and the University of Northern Colorado Bears met for the first time since 2011 for the CSU Orange Out game at Hughes Stadium, where the Rams took home a 47-21 victory. The Rams took control of the game from the start, scoring 38 points in the first half, which is more than CSU had scored all season. True freshman Colin Hill made his debut as the starting quarterback by throwing for 315 yards, the most by a CSU quarterback in a career start. Hill threw 4 touchdowns, then ran 51 yards for his 5th touchdown of the day, which is the longest touchdown run since 2002. Hill, paired with true freshman running back Marvin Kinsley Jr., combined for 468 yards of offense. Sophomore Josh Watson led the Rams' defense with 10 tackles as the Bears remained scoreless through the first half. This marks the first time in 5 years CSU has shut out its opponents for 4 consecutive quarters, with the quarterback situation resolved after Hill's record-breaking performance Saturday. CSU heads to Minnesota this weekend for its first road game of the season. Wide receiver Elroy Masters had a lot to say about the team's confidence level playing a part in last weekend's win.
I think we struggled a little bit in the first 2 games, but there was also limited opportunities in there. But yeah, Coach Bobo aired it out, and that's the thing, is he's showing confidence in us, and the receiving core stepped up and the quarterback stepped up today, as well as everybody else on the offense. So I thought we had a really good job.
I think Elroy did say it best there. It's good to see some confidence finally instilled in not only a quarterback, but the wide receivers, just the offense, as a whole. What would you say about this win?
Definitely. I think the offense played really well. It was nice to finally know which quarterback was playing. Like Elroy said, it really helps with the receivers and everybody to know who's throwing the ball, and it showed well this weekend.
Yeah, and we need to talk a little bit about freshman starting quarterback Colin Hill, who had an absolutely stunning game last Saturday. I mean, he threw for 315 passing yards, which is the most by any CSU quarterback for their career start. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. And that 51-yard touchdown was the longest rush by a CSU quarterback since 2002. That's huge.
Yeah, we're expecting to see some really great things from this freshman, and he's off to a tremendous start.
Definitely. The CSU women's volleyball team had a busy weekend cleaning up the competition after sweeping the New Orleans Privateers on Friday and the Chicago State on Saturday morning. On Friday afternoon, CSU came out hot, scoring the first 5 points of the match and recorded a season-best .500. CSU walked away, registering only 5 attack errors while totaling 7 or more kills, sweeping the Privateers 3-0. Next, the Rams played in the Omni Invitational Saturday in Boulder, Colorado, starting off the tournament with success against the Chicago State Cougars. The Rams held the Cougars to a .023, while the CSU walked away with .363. Katie Alexic gave the Rams 41 assists, helping the Rams to another sweep. CSU's success ran out later in the tournament, however, after falling 3-1 to CU for the first time since 2002. The Buffs closed out the match by taking control of the 4th set early, finishing the match with a 25-21 set victory. Up next, CSU will host its first league play game at Moby Arena this Saturday at 7 against Fresno State. Coach Tom Hilbert seemed confident in this team's performance last Friday.
But really, what I really liked, with the exception of serves in set 1, we kept the giveaway points down. And, if you do that, you're going to compete with everybody you play.
After a 3-game stretch on the road, the Colorado State women's soccer team fought for a 1-1 double overtime tie with the University of Nebraska-Omaha yesterday afternoon. Colorado State, who is now 2-5-1 on the season, jumped out to an early lead in the first half of play when senior Taylor Nelson put the Rams up with a goal in the 27th minute. The goal came after sophomore Hannah Gurdon assisted Nelson with a pass across the box. Gurdon's assist was her second of the season, and she now leads the team in that category. The Rams held the Mavericks' offense in check, allowing only one shot on goal in the first half. However, Izzy Anders proved the Rams' defense wrong when she scored the lone goal for the Mavericks in the 83rd minute of the game, forcing overtime. Both teams held scoreless in all of the overtime minutes, resulting in the 5th registered tie on the season. Next up, the Rams begin Mountain West play on the road this Friday against Utah State.
The CSU men's and women's golf team have a busy weekend ahead. With the men's team returning home and the women's team traveling to San Jose, California, the men will host the 5th annual Ram Masters Invitational presented by the Peterson Toyota. The 2-day tournament will be played at Fort Collins Country Club starting September 19th. The women take the road for their second tournament of the season. The Rams are one of 11 teams competing in the July Inksters Spartan Invitational.
Making headlines seems to be becoming a habit for the men's cross-country team. As of last week, the Rams were bumped up to a number 24 national ranking by the U.S. Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association. This marks the second consecutive poll CSU has been ranked by the association. Along with the USTFCCA poll, FlowTrack also ranked the men's team among the nation's top programs, naming the Rams as the number 10 team in the country for preseason. FlowTrack also rated All-Americans Jefferson Abbey and Gerald Mock with the top individual runners nationally, placing them 12th and 15th. The Rams continue competition this Saturday for the Roy Griak Invitational in St. Paul, Minnesota. Well, it's time for our first break.
But when we return, did CSU actually name a starting quarterback, or is there another person in the running? Stay tuned to find out who it is.
Tune in to KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and kcsufm.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
Welcome back from the break, Rams. Hey, Karlee, I heard there's, someone that's pretty talented now in town, and they're new to CSU and are possibly in the running for a starting quarterback.
Well, let me tell you, this person is the best I've ever seen, the meanest I've ever seen, and the most fearless I've ever seen. And best of all, CTV was able to get the exclusive look. Let's take a look at this player's tryout tape. CSU Rams, this is why I should be your new starting quarterback. Of this season, looks like Coach Bobo is looking to start any type of quarterback, even a girl. I'll also be a good starting quarterback because everyone will be afraid to tackle me because they might hurt me. I'm so small that being your quarterback will be an advantage because No one will be able to really see me, and I can just crawl through everyone's legs. Also, I have extremely blonde hair, therefore blinding the opponents running into the end zone.
You know, we sitting back, kicking back on Capitol Hill.
Also, I should be your starting quarterback because I love football, and who doesn't? I can also catch the ball without even looking. And catch with my left. Now let's see some throws. Blue for two, down, sunset. I may be number 4 on my jersey, and I may be number 4 starting quarterback, but I will be the last to stay on the field. So Cam, who do you think should be the starting quarterback?
All right, CSU Rams, it's game time, and I'm in.
Wow, Karlee, I'd have to say that was some pretty convincing. That was a pretty convincing tryout tape right there. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't see you throw it to any receivers or anything like that.
Yeah, I think Colin Hill might have me beat for this one. And I know what you're all thinking. And as perfect at football as I may seem, even sometimes I bloop up. I can also wait, do it again. That's good. That's good. That's good.
All
That's
right.
good. It's lit. It's lit.
It's lit! Woo! To hear if Karlee doesn't work out, I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Here's to a Ram victory.
Hey Cam, I think I know who should be our starting quarterback. Me, myself, and I.
Save a horse, ride a Cam. What? I should also be your starting quarterback because let's be honest. No, I don't want to be mean. I was gonna be like, let's be honest, no one's done a good job. Is this just one long clip? Omaha! Say hi! I should also be your starting quarterback because I'm tiny. Therefore, I can squeeze through everyone. Is that good? Football. I love me some football. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you tonight.
Be sure to check out all of our sports coverage this week at www.collegiate.com and click on that sports tab. We'll see you guys here next week. Have a great night.